Welcome to another episode of a Different Perspective podcast. The guy I got with me don't need no introduction. We done did this before, but for y'all that don't know, if this your first time getting tuned in, the one and only, A-Dub.
My brother,
What's up, man?
we back again.
Yeah,
A little over a year later.
yeah. How you feeling?
I'm feeling grown. Feeling grown. We done grew.
Yeah,
Yeah, we done grew since last time I seen you. But I'm feeling good, man. You know, I'm out the way. I'm low to the floor.
yeah. Man, how's married life, man?
Man, it's cool having like it's a partner, somebody to go through our life, because you know your friend is somebody that grow to be like family, or somebody you can rely on, you can count on, loyalty that you require.
Yeah.
So when you got somebody you can spend the rest of your life with, to know that one person down for you and vice versa, like that's a powerful thing.
Yeah,
And two heads are always better than one.
yeah.
So you really can't beat it.
Especially when you have the right person, bro.
Yeah, we got the right person.
When you have the right person, man.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. For me, I hear a lot of people talk about how bad marriage is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very few people that talk about how good marriage
Yeah.
can be.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I got married till I realized, like, all the other stuff people be saying about marriage is really BS.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have to have a horrible marriage. Y'all ain't got to sit up there and go at each other. It takes two people that's committed to making something work.
Yeah.
A lot of times we choose wrong, and then we done already committed to this. It's too late.
Yeah.
Now you want to renege on what you chose, bro. When you met her, she was in the club.
Yeah.
You have to drag her out the club. She ain't want to willfully come out the club. You have to drag her out the club. So what make you think that you ain't gonna have a problem with that?
That's
You know
who
what
she
I'm saying?
is.
Yeah, that's who
And that's
she
okay.
is. In
In certain circumstances.
yeah, bro, that's okay,
But
but
it's not for you.
that's not for you.
Yeah.
You go to work and your day starts at 7:00 in the morning. Hers start
Get in at 7 o'clock. No bull.
you know what I'm saying? But these, once you get that right person, and then y'all have a great understanding.
Yeah.
I used to think like everybody, because man, as you get older, you realize that a lot of stuff that people say, the cliche, that's not really the key. It just sound good.
Sound good.
You know what I'm saying? Man, y'all got to be able to communicate, bro. Communication ain't nothing without understanding.
Yeah.
I could be talking to you all day long. If you don't understand nothing I'm
Serve no
talking
purpose.
about, man, you get what I'm saying? But again, when you get somebody and y'all get on that level together, man, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And I've seen, like you said to me, man, I've seen you grow in a year's time, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing what God is doing with you, through you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we don't give flowers, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I had to reach out. Hey, man, I don't want to give you just my flowers on Instagram, bro.
Yeah.
I want to give it to you so the world can see, because you deserve it.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From you coming home, doing all that time, your mind right, you helping kids, you giving back to the community, you doing things the right way, man. I salute that.
I appreciate that.
I
my
do,
brother.
man.
Yes, sir.
I do, for real, man.
We on the other side now, Mike.
Yeah,
We on the other side.
yeah. And it's a good thing over here.
Yeah. It feel good. I don't have to worry about nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't nobody looking for me.
Let me ask you this. What's fatherhood like now?
Well, I've been a father before as a baby daddy,
Yeah,
and that is inconsistent. You can pour as much as you want to, but a child living two different homes is never all the way solid. So now, as a husband, parenting, I'm with my child day in, day out. My day start, no matter what's going on the previous day, my day start at 6:30 every day.
yeah,
It's just my life. So
Yeah.
if I'm with you till 4 in the morning, just know, don't talk long, because I ain't got but 2 hours sleep swing. You understand? So it's like, but being around my daughter every second of every day, watching her grow, it's a different feeling.
yeah.
That's the real parenting, and I got to experience. I'm getting to experience that.
Man, since I've been married, I had kids outside of my marriage, so the same way.
Yeah, that same with me.
You know, that's why when I speak to certain men about certain things, man, like I don't mind being transparent.
Yeah.
Bro, the reason why a lot of us are in the position we are in is because of the choices we make. Some of us, man, like a bunch of us jumped out there having kids, not really even understanding the responsibilities of what it takes because, like you, same thing. I was just like you, bro. You go out there and you just the baby daddy. You dropping off stuff, you dropping off clothes, you giving money. Man, when you get married and you with these kids or you actually with the woman that you created this child with, it's different.
It's different, man.
Man, it's so much different. And one of the regrets that I do have is having kids that I wasn't with their mama.
Yeah.
Cause I see like the mistakes, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see the mistakes, and that's what allows me to be able to give my kids grace when they do get upset or they feel a certain way, when they feel entitled because I wasn't that person that I am now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And no matter how much I try, because I feel like I go above and beyond to try to prove to them because I feel like I owe it to them now.
Yeah.
But as much as I do that, you know, sometimes it still don't always heal however they feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because think about it. They come to your house and daddy barely had time for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Daddy was a rapper. Daddy was in the club. Yeah, all my friends knew daddy, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't really be around dad like that. And now I go over here, my little brother and my little sister, he at the park and you know what I'm saying? Like that affect them different.
It's showing out for him.
Yeah, but they not understanding like, man, I didn't understand then. As a kid, even for like now, when I try to explain to my kids, like, man, I didn't know. I didn't grow up taught how to do this the right way, man. You know what I'm saying?
We was figuring it out as we went.
Yeah, man. And now I got it together. And if you'll give me an opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Let me show you I got it together.
Yeah.
But then they still, you know.
Sometimes it's too late for a chance.
And then it also be the parent too, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you have a baby mama that's poisonous and your daddy don't love you, look what he do over there to them other kids and look at, you know what I'm saying? Blase, blase, blase. He does this and he does that. Now he want to be a daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
insult to injury.
come on, man. Come on, man. So, you know, but it's a process, you know. But being a father now is a great feeling, man.
Yeah.
Getting up, going to,
I
you know what I'm
enjoy
saying?
it, man.
Yeah, man.
I enjoy it.
Sit, bro, you know, for me to get my kids out of school, you know, when you pull up, if you don't get there early enough, bro, it'd be a line.
Yeah.
Bro, that line might be 2-3 hours long, man. And I'm impatient. But I when I be in that line, I be having to remind myself too, man, like, don't look at it as you have to go pick up your kids. You get to go pick up your kids. It's some niggas locked up right now that wish they could sit in line for 2-3 hours to be able to get their key. It's a luxury, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I complain every morning for about 2 minutes. Then I just laugh it off like, I'm happy, I'm blessed to be doing it. To be tired, worn out sometimes, but I'm blessed to do it.
Yeah.
Cause I know the end result. I know what it's doing for somebody else, for my child. So I die for him. So what's being tired?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Man, what's the transition been like for you, man?
And what?
Just readapting
to the world.
Yeah.
What we call the free world.
Yeah.
It's a lot trying to maintain who you are with pulling influence from so many different places and people. But you know, you have to get you really getting your a piece of your style, sometimes your school of thought from other people and things. So I've been trying to maintain, you know, who I am, but kind of fit in with what's going on. So it's not like it's not a drastic change as far as what's going on right now. I don't want to conform to it, but at the same time, I want everything to make sense. I want to look like I'm in now, like I wasn't born in the Penitentiary. Look. Yeah, so it's like, you know, stuff like that. And just the difference, the culture shock of people. You know how we come up is just everybody's different, male and female. These are just different ways of life,
Yeah.
different principles and values, or none at all. So it's all about, with me, it's just adapting and making things make sense to me. Like
Yeah.
living my life amongst everything around me. Some I understand, some I don't. But living my life on the path that's suitable to me and my family. So
Yeah.
I'm just one day at a time, just fitting in.
Yeah. But you're
Yeah.
doing a hell of a job too,
I
bro.
appreciate it, my brother.
Man, look, you said something about principles and morals, right?
Yeah.
So with that being said, I feel like this election, for the people that was really paying attention,
Yeah.
was about that.
Yeah.
What do you think about? You know, we got Donald Trump finna be the president again. What some people like it, some people don't. What's your
Yeah.
take on it?
Because of the way, the way elections take place now within the last few years, it's so much that distracts you from policy and actually what's going on.
Yeah.
So we could hear from presidential candidates for weeks, for months, and still have no idea what they plan to do. A lot of slander going on. And I'm the type of person that even if I disagree with someone, if it's something I agree or something that's beneficial to people or myself, then I can put that to the side because it's
Yeah.
not personal for me.
Yeah.
We hardly will ever be able to pick a president we like in life. Just in your life, picking somebody you like as a person. That's all about who's effective.
Yeah.
Me personally, on one hand, Ms. Harris, I don't quite understand who she is as a person. Her views are not clear to me. We have Trump. I think he's clear on all his views.
Yeah.
And I've heard some things recently that, that I kind of agree with.
Yeah.
Right? And it's things that go back to the 1980s with him. But I know his rhetoric, his disrespect, his lack of morals and values that I've witnessed, that I won't support that. So I'm in a position where I really have to let America have the election. Because if I was in a position to vote, I wouldn't have a choice, right?
Yeah.
Now, if I had time to research and I wanted to research into policy and find out if they can be effective or they really plan to, then I might have a decision in my mind. But when it comes to that highest office in the country, I don't get involved 'cause I feel like it's a lot behind that.
Man, to just touch on that real quick,
Yeah.
right? So that place, that seat, has been ran by some of the most wicked people
Yeah. Yeah.
in history.
Yeah.
You have to understand, because bro, I really pay attention. I really didn't at first. I really didn't used to pay attention to politics like that.
Yeah.
But when we sit up, you have people that sit up and say they're Christians and they hold to certain values, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you'll vote for somebody whose values goes against what God stands for.
Yeah.
As a people, we've gotten away from what God wants, period. It's all about what makes us feel good. That's why we're changing things right now.
Yeah.
The biology, the makeup of a male and a female, we're deciding who lives and who don't live, and we wondering as a people why we in the same situation we in right now.
Yeah.
There's a scripture in the Bible that says, "My people perish for a lack of knowledge."
Yeah.
It wasn't until now that people started saying Donald Trump was a racist. Back in the 80s, I'm 45 years old, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All my life growing up, Trump was around blacks. So many people sit up and say, "Hey man, I love Michael Jackson." When Michael Jackson was going through that case and they said that he was touching them boys, and he wasn't. Them folks was trying to get Mike to sell the catalog at first. Mike didn't want to sell the catalog. So the same thing they do to every black celebrity.
Yeah.
If you're not gay, you messing with kids, they gonna take you down however.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? The black people, the same ones that say, "Hey man, Trump is a racist," was the same ones pointing and hating Michael Jackson for something that wasn't real. But guess who went to court with him every day? Donald Trump. Jennifer Hudson. Her family got murdered by her sister's boyfriend or baby daddy, right? He came and murdered the sister, the son, everything. You know who put her up for 6 months and then charged her nothing at the Trump Towers? Trump. Nelson Mandela. A lot of people don't even know about Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela was the modern day Gandhi in our time.
27 years in the
When he got
penitentiary.
out of prison, you know who sent his jet to go get him?
Trump.
A racist don't do that.
I think they will.
Now, see, look, this is the
I think
thing.
they will.
I've been in prison with racists.
Yeah, me too.
Them folks is not gonna shake your hand. I'm talking about real racist people.
They don't even want to benefit
Them
from
folks,
black man.
they not gonna do nothing for you, man. See, for us, this right here was identity politics. They played on black people. And it was disrespectful for anybody, any black person of substance. It was disrespectful. You put Meg the Stallion up there. You put Cardi B up there. You put all these females up there that don't show women in good lights.
Yeah.
Especially us.
Yeah.
Why you ain't put Ayanna Van Zant up there? They was playing on our emotion. A lot of people was voting for women, especially. Oh man, reproductive rights. They don't even understand what reproductive rights is. Reproductive rights is the right to reproduce. Who's taking that away from you?
Yeah.
Women, our women are voting to abort our kids. Do you know that to every girl that's born, there's 3 girls to 1 boy ratio right now? The black people, the American black people in this country make up 13%. Out of that 13%, 7% is childbearing. They can have kids. Out of that 7%, 45% are aborting kids. Women running around saying, hey, it's a shortage on men and we killing our kids. That's the way to justify it.
That's why we show.
That's the way to justify it. They're sitting up there saying, oh, you need to, they mad behind Roe versus Wade. They don't even know who Norma McCarvey is. Norma McCarvey is the original Jane Roe. She had 3 kids. She was pregnant. Back then, having 3 kids without no baby daddy was embarrassing. So she wanted to have an abortion. And because she couldn't, guess what she did? She lied and said since she was gang raped by some black boys just so she could get an abortion. And guess what? She never got an abortion.
Never got it.
In our community, they put abortion clinics. In the white people community, they put fertility clinics.
Yeah.
They want us to kill our kids while helping them promote theirs, and our black women are voting for this.
Yeah.
The church is going along with the nonsense, bro.
Yeah, but under certain circumstances, it's like we all understand the plight of our people in America. So we know that castrating our men, we know when it comes, same thing with abortion, that suits the powers that be.
Yeah.
You got to cancel us out, we got to get cut down. But under certain circumstances, I want to ask you, do you feel that women shouldn't have the right to get an abortion because of the amount of irresponsible black men, black women procreating?
Yeah. What do I feel?
What do you feel?
Nah.
No.
No. And this is the reason why I say that.
Okay.
I believe in God, bro.
Yeah.
I believe in God, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody say, how you try to justify it, how you try to rectify it. If you go to the store and you steal because you hungry, and I go to the store and I steal because I'm a klepto, at the end of the day, we're still you get what I'm saying? We're both thieves. We can't justify nothing, right? In the Bible, I grew up believing in God and certain things that was taught to me in the Bible that God ordained us to do, right? I understand how the process of life. I understand that there's billions of sperm cells that try to get to that egg, and they go through a lot to try to get through that egg. So I also understand that God said before you was formed in your mother's wombs, I knew you and I ordained you. I understand that. Everybody that's here God has a purpose for. If you made it to that egg and you was impregnated, God has a purpose for it, right? So how can we then turn around and try to play God? I feel like that's what we do a lot of time, and we justify it. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. We're screaming for abortion. They'll give you a free abortion, but you got to pay to get your tubes tied. If they were so concerned, why not prevent it in the first place? If they was giving out free prevention measures, guess what happened to the abortion clinics?
They wouldn't need them.
They wouldn't need them.
No money.
So why are we not pushing that? Why allow us to have the kid and then it's mass genocide? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's mass genocide. If we not being aborted, they sending us to prison. And women again are wondering why there's a shortage of men out here. They little boys, they not raising their little boys to be men. They teaching them to be effeminate. They have something that they have some pill that they trying to give kids called puberty blockers.
Yeah.
So that means if this little boy at 5, you know what I'm saying, he's been raised around his mama because the daddy ain't in the house, and he's a little feminine or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Before, if the mama wanted to, she could put him on these puberty blockers, right?
Okay.
Now, let's just say he's just feminine, but he grow out of that. And now he's 15, 16 or married, and he ain't developed. His penis ain't developed because man. Yeah.
What's the purpose of it?
What you mean? To castrate, to keep from reproducing. It does the same thing for little girls. When they taking puberty blockers, they won't grow no breast.
Yeah.
But we sitting up. This is what pisses me off, man. How can we sit up and pray to God for a change? God, we need you. God, this, and then we still do everything. He said, man, my people perish for a lack of knowledge. We are willfully ignorant, man. God can put the truth in our face, man, and we won't listen to it, man, because everything is based off of how we feel. Sometimes the people that God sends to deliver you ain't the people that you like.
Yeah.
That's where maturity comes in. How do we not? They took prayer out of school. When I was growing up, we prayed in school. They took prayer out of school. We had no school shootings in school. Guess what Trump just said he's finna do? Put that back in school. He's trying to cut taxes so we won't have to pay taxes like everybody else. We're the only people that's paying taxes off of everything. How can I buy a house? I own this house. I've been paying for this house 30 years and I still got to pay y'all till the day I die. If I pass it down to my kids, they still got to pay y'all. How does that make sense? But none of this matters to us as black people. We don't give a fuck about none of that. All we worried about is feeling good. And we wonder why we constantly in a state of oppression. We wondering, they gave us a black president. What did he do for us? Again, identity politics. See, they realize if we can get them the first time, we'll trick them again because they ain't nothing but niggas. Right now, it's women that sit up and say, hey, man, I want a man to lead. I want a strong black man. I want a man to take care of me and protect me. Okay, well, men are standing up and saying, hey, she ain't the one. We've done the research. She's not the one. Yeah. We're going to be in a stage of trouble. And women are saying, you know something, since y'all don't want to vote for her, I'm going to leave y'all. Divorce y'all men. Separate from y'all because people don't I agree with what they're saying. And we don't see how we're moving off of emotions. Bro, we're willfully walking into the slaughterhouse. Yeah. Our people the people that's in position, they're supposed to be teaching us the right thing. They're not. That's why there's a great falling away from the church, bro. How can somebody that's sitting up here saying, hey, if your child come to school and say, hey, I feel like I want to be a girl, they don't have to tell the mama or the daddy. They ain't got to inform you of nothing. See, a lot of people don't know when you send your kids to school for them 8 hours of the day, the paperwork that you sign saying that the school has ownership of your kids for them 8 hours.
They was at school.
If anything happened, try to go up there and pick up your kids. You're going to have to sit your ass outside and wait.
It's locked down.
You gotta, when you go, you have to sign your kids out because they're no longer your property. So when they're in school, they was trying to pass these laws to where they can do gender reassignment surgery without your knowing. But the pastor sit up and preach against homosexuality. But then election time, he'll let the running candidate come up there and promote homosexuality in the church.
We easy.
Huh?
We easy.
Come on, man.
Hey, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, for me, everybody has a choice. Everybody has a choice. My thing is this. At the end of the day, for me, this is how I believe. God is going to take care of me regardless.
Okay.
It's not about us, bro. It's about the future. It's about our kids. Bro, do you know how far behind kids are now? The majority of these kids, even in the 9th grade, can't read on the 3rd grade level.
Yeah.
They don't know how to write cursive no more.
Yeah.
Math is hard to them. But they can get on their phone and Instagram.
And do things we can't do.
Yeah. Things that really don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
And we wondering why we're so far behind. We sitting up here arguing with each other about shit that don't even matter. We arguing about abortion, man. And our kids are failing. Man, I was watching a documentary about China, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, they kids, smart, bro. From the time they
start early.
Bro,
They get right to
the
it.
stuff that they doing, the stuff that they building, like, man, these kids being able to put computers together at 5, 6 years old, bro.
Mind and body, they equipped at a young age.
Come on, man.
They don't got PE, they got martial arts.
Come on, man.
5 years old.
The Bible say train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he is old, he would not depart from it.
Yeah.
A lot of us departed because we wasn't trained in the right way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We was told in the right way.
Yeah.
We wasn't trained. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're so concerned about us that we're not even fighting for our kids no more. And we wondering why they not listening, like they don't understand y'all ain't fighting for us.
And it's a disconnect.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
We arguing about our shit. They live in a different world.
Yeah.
It's a disconnect.
Yeah.
We don't recognize them. Yeah.
Man, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
The Dubway Foundation.
Yeah.
How did you come about doing that?
I did an event with some of my comrades from the neighborhood when I first got out. Maybe like 3 or 4 months after I got out in August.
Yeah.
And B-Ray, Smurfzilla, Mike Hop, and Q Boogie, Pink Lips, so I don't miss nobody. Yeah. But we came together and did a back to school drive, Studio 2000, and it was a great turnout. You know, it's a lot of brothers that people really, love and respect in the hood. So it turned out great. A lot of people. We gave out backpacks, free food, and that sold something within me because I was in prison researching and wanted to start a nonprofit and give back to the community. So when I got a chance on a humbug, we just come together with an idea, and we did that. That sparked the flame in me. So that month I founded the Dubway Foundation. So we headed to 4 years when I was get here. So yeah, that's just, like I never stopped.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I've thought about doing a nonprofit. Yeah. I just didn't know how to get started or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to give back to the community, man.
Yeah. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. Whether we took a lot from the community or took a little, coming up how we come up, we took something. Whether it's someone's innocence, whether it's a lie, whether it's an action, we took something from the community. So a chance for us to give back and see how it benefits other people, because having success alone, it gets boring. That's why a lot of rich people get into some evil things. Yeah. Because they desensitize with regular life. So when you have opportunity to even take a little of what you have and give back to the community and see the response from people and families who are less fortunate, children, that makes it worth something to me. Yeah. Whether I had $1,000 or $1 billion, to be able to share and impact people, that makes it to where I'm content on having success.
Yeah.
Cause after you buy everything, like Will Smith said,
What's
after you
left?
buy everything, what's left to do?
Yeah.
Take a bunch of pills, kill yourself, be inappropriate with a young lady or a child. So that's me always giving a piece of me to the world
Yeah.
as long as I live, and that's fulfilling to me. So
What was the most out of the giving back and everything? What was the most like touching thing that somebody that you done gave to the, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Then said did back for you.
did back for me. That's a good one, brother.
Yeah.
Um,
Cause I know some of them kids, man, around Christmas to not have nothing.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
then to
yeah,
see, you know what I'm saying? A
yeah.
dove come through, what was, anybody ever left like a lasting impression on you?
I've had so many impressions that make that question difficult. Um, so it's hard to pinpoint the exact dialogue, but so many children have said, I got children that call me uncle, and I'm not
Yeah.
kin to them. Or just sitting and have a conversation and happy and want to talk to me again. These are small children. They grabbing on my shirt and pants, want to speak again, holding the toy, holding the backpack with Batman on it, and it just I've had so many impressions like that with children cling to me and mothers and fathers, and I've actually got to witness some single fathers. You don't see that often, but
Yeah.
when people sit and thank me, I've been at the dollar store and like, you had the Dubway Foundation, yes ma'am, and all the women in the community would thank me and hug me, and you know everything is touching to me. Is like, so it's hard to pinpoint one because I feel it all the time where people show their appreciation, and I know what I've done has made an impact, a lasting impact besides that day. Some people get something from you and they don't remember after that.
Yeah.
Like once the night falls, it's over with. But I've seen people years later, months later, that see me and thank me for something I forgot I did for them. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's just, I don't want to say what keeps me going. I do it for the sake of doing it, but it feels good. You want to feel good doing what you love to do too. So
Yeah.
that's something for me.
With the Dubway Foundation, like where do you see it going? Like what's next?
Well, I got a
Cause it's
neighbor.
growing.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
see
saying?
myself. I want to have missions all over the world if I
Yeah.
could, just to impact as many people. Maybe in my life, I'm only meant to impact
A certain
within,
number.
and that's cool. I'm
Yeah.
cool with that. But I'm gonna keep reaching. So wherever my ceiling is, it's not on me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep scratching. So I want to have something that impacts globally, because I have friends that are like family to me that's from Jamaica. They go to Jamaica throughout the year and give water and food and other resources, and have asked me to be involved and come out to Jamaica. So I think about that as me sowing seeds all around the world. You just never know who you'll meet on the path of life. It's just experience. So if I can go to Jamaica for the first time and give back, then I might meet somebody that's from London. I just want to have my reach as broad as I can.
Yeah.
So when I'm gone from this earth, they'll remember, and maybe some be inspired to do the same thing.
Yeah.
You know.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Man, so look, I've been seeing you, bro.
So
I've been seeing you, man.
just talk about it.
What you working on, man?
Say,
Cause you
man.
ain't dropping them little clips for nothing, man.
Oh no, man.
I heard you and Doughboy got something.
Yeah, me and Doughboy Soul got an EP dropping.
Yeah,
Thanksgiving Day too.
yeah.
Yeah.
What it's called?
Codes.
Hmm.
Codes. It's a
Why that
EP.
title?
Code.
It's very, very, very great title, by
Yeah.
the way, for this era we in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
I gotta give credit to Doughboy. It initially was called Living in Luxury,
yeah,
because the first song we did in the studio was called Living in Luxury, and we figured it'd be a good theme for a project, but it's really not who we are. See, I put my own connotation and definitions on certain phrases. Like, to me, living in luxury is not materialistic. It's being alive and free with opportunity, with promise. Like
yeah,
that's a luxury for me. So, but it's hard to spin that unless the music is focused on spinning that point all the way through, right? So
right.
he came with the idea of doing codes. And as much as we talk about being responsible for the younger generation, for the community, and giving guys principle, laws to govern themselves. So he came with the idea of codes, and he texted to me. And I told him, my mom, like, didn't we discuss living in luxury already, right? So I'm texting him that. He was like, no, I'm thinking such, such. I'm like, you're right, because living in luxury is not what this is about. We ain't big dicking.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good quality music about different topics. It's not about getting money. It's not about flash.
Yeah.
So it's called Coles EP. Doughboy came up with that, man.
Shout out, Doughboy.
Shout out Doughboy. He did that too. I love it too.
Man, how many songs y'all gonna have on there?
We got 5 songs on this EP. Short, sweet. We want you to feel it all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 songs, all 5 different topics. So, and that'll be the codes. Everything from teaching the younger generation, these young brothers crashing out now and disrespecting their mothers and fathers and grandmothers, and just not taking the foundation they've been given and doing right by. Want to be in the streets. So sometimes a lot of the way we were back then.
Yeah.
Just giving game to the youth. Got songs about relationships, about loyalty. It's a well-rounded project, so it'll be something for everybody, and hopefully you can feel all 5 of them.
So how did you and Doughboy like come together to even?
Me and Doughboy got a network together. Even when we was apart, we had a network together. So we crossed paths when he had Black Ink Houston,
Yeah.
and that's when I first crossed his path since I've been home. So I did an event at Black Houston after I got shot in 2022, and we locked in. We know a lot of the same people. So we come up parallel to each other too, like me and you, with me and you. So we talked about networking and just working together, wherever it was, whether it be the tattoo or anything. We just always kept in touch and talked about working in the future, but it was just building chemistry at the time. So we finally got together and went and fed the homeless together. Anything positive, we was like-minded just trying to do. So after that, we finally got in the studio a few months ago, and we did one record. And the chemistry was so well that we decided to do a whole project together.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Man, that's another brother that I see do a lot of good, man.
Yeah. Got his own day.
The proper recognition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he does a lot in the community. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So shout out, Doughboy.
Shout out to Doughboy, man. Yeah.
What's next, man?
So we dropping this on Thanksgiving. Got to do the rollout for that. The Dubway is it's like a train. It's like a snowball.
It's rolling.
Yeah, and it's getting bigger by the day, right? So me just keeping up with the Dubway, trying to branch out as wide as I can. A few months ago, I did my first event on the north side. So, I'm trying to expand throughout the city, then out of the city, out of the country, just like that. With the music, after we dropped this project, it's just back to the drawing board. Because I haven't dropped something for me, a solo for A-Dub yet.
Yeah.
But I'm just taking my time. I'm going with what it's like. Anything I perceive to make sense, I'm going with it. I trust my mind, my effectiveness.
Yeah.
So anything I feel like is right, then that's what we're going to do for the moment.
Yeah.
Just like this EP, it made sense, and it was coming together. So, I'm going to go with what I trust my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I trust it. In this condition I'm in now, yeah. There's a time I didn't.
Man, look, bro, I remember when I was in prison, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I swear to God, this is how I went to sleep every night, bro.
Yeah.
I would put my headphones on and I would daydream, bro. Like I just close my eyes and just picture everything I wanted to do when I came home, bro.
Yeah.
And within 6 months, everything that I visualized, bro, it manifested.
Yeah.
At the time, I ain't know what manifestation was or how it worked or none of that. So as I got older and I'm reading and researching and I understand, I said, man, this is what I did in prison. I noticed a lot of dudes that I've had contact with had the same similar type of event. Like while they was locked up, man, they envisioned themselves coming out here doing X, Y, and Z, and they came out here and done X, Y, and Z. Was that
Yeah.
the same thing for you? Like, did you see all this stuff already?
Now let me say this. I
Yeah.
don't know if you special. I don't know if I am.
Yeah.
Or if a lot of brothers think that way in the penitentiary, but I did that probably every day I was down there.
Yeah.
It was a lot of time, at nighttime, I'm on 102 all day. I'm slow jam. I'm in the penitentiary. I don't want to hear nobody talking about crime and drugging and thugging, killing. I don't want to hear it because this is the result of what's going on. So I'm on at 102, but I would picture myself in every situation that I envision
Bruh.
as success. I would feel myself. Sometimes I get so lost in it when I realize I'm still on my bunk.
Bruh, it be say, man,
I say, damn, I would
bruh, it be so
feel good. I see myself shaking hands, meeting people, opportunity. I would see people give me opportunities that that may or may not ever happen. But it's like I'm seeing it work out. You working it out.
yeah.
When you can't see doing time, everything you working out everything. See,
Yeah.
that's a attribute that people in the free world don't have all the time.
Yeah.
Because they don't really take time.
Life is so fast paced.
And so they can't really envision what they do. A lot of people I run, like people I meet or people I've known before I went to prison, when I talk to them, I could tell you can't see ahead of you. If it's not gonna happen today, you flustered.
Yeah.
I scratch. What I want is gonna take years for me to do. What I want to do. So, but I could tell they don't envision. We've envisioned this years ago. So we just walking. Anything we can recognize, we walking. I'm carrying myself how I envision myself carrying myself as a man.
Yeah.
I'm doing for the community. I'm doing music, which I shied from when I first touched down, but I had planned to do it when I felt comfortable.
Yeah.
That's a poor man's hustle. I don't want to hear about when you get established, that's something cool to do because it may go well for you. Yeah. I love music. I don't want to get away from it. But I'm also a man. I'm also a father and a husband too.
Yeah.
And a brother and a comrade. So we have to have something to stand on. Yeah, we ain't gonna stand on these raps.
Yeah.
Not off the rip. So, but I every day I was down there. Even the night before I came home, I pictured myself getting out. I pictured everything, every step I took, getting out that gate. I pictured it.
Man, you know, man, bro, I like being alone, man.
Yeah.
It's like people ain't gonna understand when I say this, man. But bro, I feel like I was the sharpest I ever been.
Yeah.
Bro, I was in the best condition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
because isolation
Yeah.
brings elevation, bro.
Yeah.
Life be so fast out here, man. Like I be having to. That's why I wake up at 2:30 every morning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wake up, but bro, that's the time I wake up every morning. I need that time for myself so I can get back into the habit of visualizing and dreaming. Because out here, like you said, man, life moves so fast. People will get away from their dream because they can't see themselves with it.
Yeah.
Man, one morning I was meditating and God told me something powerful, man. I was telling him everything that I wanted, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, if you can't see yourself with it, I can't give it to you.
Yeah.
If you can't see yourself with it, and I give it to you, it'll damage you.
Yeah.
You're not ready for it.
Yeah.
And that's what happens a lot of time. You have to see yourself with it. If God, you saw yourself with millions before. So, and you made plans on how to handle those millions.
Yeah.
So if God gave you the million, guess what you do? All you do is just put your play into action.
Yeah.
A lot of people can't see themselves with millions. That's why as soon as they win the lottery, they blow the money.
Yeah.
How you go from broke to having 30 million and you broke?
They didn't visualize.
You couldn't see yourself with the money.
Or they would have had a mean plan with their money too.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
And because they couldn't see themselves, they couldn't see a future for themselves, whatever it is that you're trying to obtain, a law degree, whatever. If you can't see yourself with it, God can't give it to you. You have to, see, a lot of people want things from God and they're not clear on what they want.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that frustrates me with my wife is this. Maybe you too. Babe, what you want to eat? I don't know. Bro, we finna spend 30 minutes trying to decide on.
Because you going to name 6 different spots and she showed on one none of those.
I don't know. Or sometimes they'll say, it don't matter to me, and every time you name a spot.
They don't want that though.
But then this is how we approach God though. God, I want to be happy. What does happiness look like to you?
You don't even know.
You don't. Some people, hey, I want a man that take care of me, and God give you a man that take care of you, but he beat you up. He gave you exactly what you asked for.
Yeah.
You have to be specific with God. You have to be precise. And in doing so, that leads you to knowing exactly what you want.
Yeah.
So when you can see it for yourself, God will give it to you
And the next time you have kids, you won't hate your baby daddy because you chose him.
because you chose him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't get got. Hey.
Yeah, man. But I really wanted to know that, man. You know, because, bro, you came home on it.
Yeah.
And for me, bro, I'm very observant, man. I study people. Only a person with a vision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, God done showed you something in there for you to come home moving the way you moving.
Yeah.
You bro, you can see it. How many people you know get out of jail, bro? And with how long you been home? 3 years?
Yeah.
Within 3 years, they done been back.
Some within 3 months or
No
3
vision.
weeks. Yeah, no vision.
No vision.
They can't handle freedom.
Bro, they was in there, it wasn't no isolation.
Yeah.
They wanted to go run with the homies and you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no isolation. It wasn't no working on yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you done took time to work on yourself, you get you an A-Dub. You get you a Wallow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get you a Mike.
Yeah.
You get somebody that come out here and say, hey man, bro, I understand what life is about now.
Yeah.
I understand how valuable
Yeah.
I am. A lot of men don't change because they don't even realize they valuable, bro.
Mm-mm. And they don't have a purpose. It's like imagine a bullet with no trajectory path. Like just imagine that. When you don't have a purpose, you have nothing you striving for.
Yeah.
You ask most men now, where can you see yourself in 5 years, or what are you striving for? And most of them can tell you.
Yeah.
It's like she trying to be rich in 5 years. I'm trying to, yeah. It's like all they want is something that feel good.
Yeah.
But it's like really, where do you want to be? Who do you want to be? Where do you want to be? Most people you ask that question, they don't have an answer for it. You have to envision, you have to see yourself. Because if I could see it, I'm of sound mind. I'm not crazy, so I don't envision nothing that don't make sense. If I can see it with a sound mind, I know I can get it.
Man, you want me to give you a key, bro?
Talk to me.
When you can see it, it's you being in agreement with God, with what God wants to give you, bro. A lot of times, bro, oftentimes, if you're not in agreement with what, see, God already know you. Like I said, before you was in your mother's wombs, I knew you. There's a scripture that says all good things come from God. That means even these ideas, these visions that we have, right? So God say, Dub, I want to make you this. I want to give you this foundation. I want to, all of these things God already knew he was going to give to you. You know what I'm saying? But it had to take you. It had to take you to be in accordance with God and say, God, you know something? I want to do a nonprofit. See, every time, you know why I feel like it's been easy for you? Or it look easy?
That sounds good, yeah.
Because every time God gives you a vision, he always makes provision, bro. He always gonna plug you in with the right people.
Right.
You don't know how.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how I'm here. I ain't supposed to be here. That's God, bro.
Yeah.
And that's how you know.
It's
you
falling in place for
Come
me.
on, man.
Yeah. It's falling in place for it too.
Man, you meditate?
Meditation is it's my meditation not ceremonial, but I'm thinking all day long. It's time where I'm lost and thought I had to tell somebody, and I heard what you said. Because my wheels always turn. I'm always meditating because to this day, even being home, I plan everything out in my mind. If I have an issue or problem, I tell my wife I don't focus on the problem. I focus on the solution.
Yeah.
I'm a solver. The problem exists. It's right here. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's right here.
Yeah.
The solution we
already
got to
know
figure
the-
out.
yeah.
We didn't identify the
Yeah.
problem. So I just try to figure it out. I just try to figure it out.
Man, I get up and I try to meditate every day, bro. And at
So
first,
yours is ceremonial, like you take a certain time, a certain place, and
no. Like
or
Yeah.
just wherever you at,
Yeah.
just take
But
time to
yeah,
meditate.
but see what I do is I ain't even thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't your mind is your biggest enemy, bro.
Yeah. So what you taking time to shut down a little bit?
Shut down my mind. Cause see, this
You,
is the thing. God is always talking to us, but life, bro. Your mind is so. I was telling somebody, I said, man, I remember before I started meditating, like your mind create a scenario that ain't even true,
mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say, like, before I got married, when I was in these streets, let's just say I called and you ain't answer your phone. My mind is automatically, oh, you doing something you ain't got no business.
Yeah.
3-4 times I done called and then you still don't answer the phone. Now I'm creating a scenario in my mind.
Yeah.
On my way home, I done already created the argument. Man, why you ain't answer the phone? You seen me calling you. You know what I'm saying?
You
Bro,
ready?
I done already played all this out in my mind. You get home and it wasn't even that situation. Our mind is our biggest enemy, right? So God says, you know what? What you have to do is separate from yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Quiet that mind. Bro, do you know how hard it is to quiet your mind?
Yeah.
But once you can get to that point where you can get that, bro, so much science will tell you this. Neurologically, meditating, man, does so much to help your body.
Mm-hmm.
It does so much. You release toxins in your
You
mind,
live longer too.
bro. Meditating.
Mm-hmm.
God was showing me, man. You know, for I've been doing this for years now. But God was showing me, like, man, you have to quiet your mind. Your mind. That's why people hear their mind so much when God talk, they think it's them. A lot of people pray and wonder why their prayers don't get answered. You have to stop and meditate. You see how what we're doing right now? This is a conversation, a dialogue between two people. I talk, you listen, you talk, I listen. That ain't what people do to God. What people do to God is, God, I need X, Y, and Z, yada, 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 right? And then they get up and walk off.
Fold up and put it in the bag.
You supposed to sit there and be quiet. That scripture that says, peace, be still, that's very powerful, man. Be still and listen for God to you know what I'm saying? Try to block out everything else coming in your mind. Them bills coming in, don't pay it no attention. Listen to what God has to say. Because there's gonna be so much coming in because we keep our mind active.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We keep our mind active. We don't understand, man. We're not physical beings. We're spiritual
You
beings.
know, crazy, Mike.
Yeah.
Some nights, because I'm configuring my mind so much, whether it's something I already know to do or it's an issue I have to solve, there's sometimes now I'm able, and it might have been from me doing time, I'm able to quiet my mind almost instantaneously. It's times where I'm so locked in on my thoughts to where I can just say, you know what, it's tomorrow, and I shut it down, and a peace will come over me.
Yeah. A
And
lot of people don't even,
yeah,
bro, do you know how powerful that is?
yeah,
A lot of people can't even do that, man.
yeah,
They in a prison of their mind. It's people right now while we talking, coming up with scenarios in their mind that ain't never gonna happen.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So once I realized that, man, I try to tell everybody about meditation, man. You quiet that mind and give God an opportunity to speak. Man, the first time, like, God really like just spoke to me like during my meditation, bro, I couldn't do nothing but cry. It was so much stuff that I hadn't even told. No, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that I was dealing with. You know, as men, you hold so much in.
yeah.
But
yeah.
I was able to, bro, God was just sharing with me, you know, I understand. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then that made me want to do it more
Yeah.
and more. And now at 4:30, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing. Before the world gets a piece of me, man, I'm
Yeah.
gonna spend this time with me and God. Before my kids get a good morning, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm spending this time because I know I need him to guide me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Meditating.
Nah, it's good, bro. It's good, man. It's good. A lot of us, it's a lot of things that we need to put into practice that we, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That we just don't know.
It's one layer at a time.
Yeah.
You know, we gather tools as we go.
Yeah.
As we go. Some of us have more tools than others, but you get all the tools we need. We'll have them because we got the mind to have them.
Yeah.
Everything we cut out of our lives, everything we change about our lives, it's a conscious effort. So
Yeah.
it's nothing we won't have. I realize I get tools every day. It was time where I said, man, if I'd have got out, maybe if they could let me do 4 years, I'd have been good. I'm like, man, on my 6th year, I got a tool. I learned something about myself, about the world.
Yeah.
So it's never enough. Like, the tool man, we're gonna be the tool man.
Yeah.
Look. That's how we. It's how we get to the point we at now.
Yeah.
Mature, doing well, living well, with goals, and it's because we have tools others don't have.
Yeah.
We trying to add to the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some people ain't got a tool belt. May never have it either.
Yeah.
They got a lunch pail.
Bro, you want more kids?
No. That's an easy question. That was easy. You got nothing. You want to know why?
Why, man?
First of all, I'm 38 now. You know, me having a small child at this age, right?
Yeah.
The thought of it was the most beautiful thing in the world to me.
Yeah.
The thought of it still is.
Yeah.
Still is. I'm happy. See, I created this with somebody that I love.
Yeah.
It's like every day I look at them. But the parent I am, the parent you are, I can't keep doing that and get to where I'm trying to go. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm a real dad. I can't do it.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
a real dad.
Yeah.
So
It's
so
time consuming.
my life revolves around my children.
Yeah.
I'm up every day getting somebody's dress, waking somebody else up,
Yeah.
getting y'all out the door, picking you up, football practice after that. My life revolves around the people that need me.
Yeah.
Everything else has to find time within.
Yeah.
So I can compromise sometimes, but the father I want to be, I can't keep laying them out right now. I got things to do. It's gonna benefit them.
Yeah.
I can't keep doing it. The day I want to be, I can't keep doing it, starting over every time.
Yeah.
I can't do it like another baby because that takes time. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you
I
really
got
gonna
time
be
to
there.
be. I got time to be a baby daddy.
Yeah. Exactly.
Till about 3-4 more. But as a
A
husband,
father?
as a father, I can't do it, baby.
Nah,
I'm through.
bro.
I'm through.
Man, look, let me ask you this before we go. I wanna ask your take on this, man.
Okay.
The Lil Durk situation, bro.
Which part of it?
All of it.
Okay.
What do you think about it, man?
Lil Durk, like many black men, he's failed himself. He's let the pressure
Boom.
of an image cause him to do or be a part of allegedly an actual crime that ended in somebody's death, right?
Right.
Only from pressure. A strong black man, I don't care what nobody say, a strong black man, I'm a millionaire.
Yeah.
The success I wanted, at least what I wanted, what a man like him may want, I've reached that.
Yeah.
Still climbing. I don't have any business letting you make me feel a certain way till I do something that's against my lifestyle right now.
Yeah.
I done put everything I work for, my family who count on me, my career, my money, I put everything on the line so you would think I'm bad. That ain't no strong man, it's a weakness.
But you know, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This is why I'm so passionate about the kids, bro.
Yeah.
Our kids are in trouble.
Trouble.
When you have somebody that's oodles of $1 million up, worried about willing to throw everything away for an image. What do you think about these little kids that don't have nothing and they trying to gain an image, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we don't, it's all about creating. We live our life in eras, pockets of time.
Yeah.
We come up with different things were cool, right? The stuff that's cool right now wasn't cool. It's not cool to us. The thing we did back then may not be cool to them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we have to create an era where enough of it's to where it's cool to do the right thing. It's become cool to drill. How can we talk about killing another man for whatever reason and be so cavalier about it, taking the whole life away? That means you can't give your son $1 million on his 18th birthday and know he gonna be okay, cause he had that $1 million, a piece of your company, and still be packing pills and shooting at people with his homeboy because of the era we in.
Yeah.
That's what they think is cool. And if he's not strong enough, we don't give him the tools to be equipped. If we don't stay close to the youth in our community, so they see, look at us, we cool.
Yeah.
We dress nice, we look cool. We done been through the struggle.
Yeah.
We cool. Then they gonna follow things like that. Look how many millionaires going to jail.
Yeah.
Since when do people that's successful in business, music is a business. Since when are all them the ones that's going and catching RICOs and murder charges? Since when people with money having that?
Yeah.
It's not selling dope. Right? I'm gonna go to jail for harming somebody that don't have nothing. Cause we arguing, whatever it is, right? But it's like, if we don't show them it's cool to be a different way, then they gonna follow that. No amount of money gonna change them. Cause you can hear them talk. I hear their interviews. All y'all want to be is street. All y'all want to be is street, and that's scary. That's scary.
It is, man.
That's all you want. I don't feel weak because I'm not running around trying to hurt somebody, disrespecting somebody, putting my hands on somebody, packing pills, shooting at somebody. I don't feel weak. And can't nobody make me feel that way.
Yeah.
But some people, I can say, oh, you ain't slide, or you ain't gonna drill, you ain't got no bodies. They could tell I got a 16-year-old son. I don't want nobody to tell my son that he feel like he got to get a life sentence just to be considered a
real nigga.
A real nigga.
Yeah.
That scares me. I tell my son when I talk to him, when we had those kind of talks, you're gonna experiment in life. You're gonna experiment, period. You're gonna experiment, you're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna rise and fall. And it's gonna be things I can't protect you from. Like my father couldn't protect me. But don't follow crime. Don't let the system have you.
Yeah.
Cause some mistakes you make, I can wiggle you out of them. But they'll take it where I can't reach.
Yeah.
You know. Actually, what I'm doing, I hope to have reach. So I can say anybody, but my son is good. He's not bad or anything. But I think about that because being good or bad is one thing. Being strong or weak is another thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if he hasn't been tested for me to see that he can circumvent somebody trying to get him to do something wrong. But that's what's going on. Why is Lil Durk in jail? Why was Thug fighting a RICO? Y'all made it already. You in the way. You don't get to be a gangster or hoodlum, and you made it.
Yeah.
Because people suffering, and they wrong to do it. But they got a reason in their mind. You don't have one.
Man, you know, I think too, man, that a lot of the dudes that do, like the older guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't discourage the youngsters enough, man. You know what I'm saying?
Because they trying to fit in.
Yeah, they glorify it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
they trying to fit in.
And those youngsters, man, like they really see when you young, man, you impressionable, man. Your mind ain't all the way developed. It's a bunch of them right now, man, that's getting time and don't even realize, like, bro, you'll never come home again.
Yeah.
Like, you too young right now to realize the extent of what you just did.
It's over.
It took y'all, like y'all say in the song, it took y'all 3 seconds to hop out the car.
Yeah.
Them folks gave you life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it'll be like the older niggas. That's why I ain't gonna lie, bro. Me being out the streets, bro, it's certain rules and morals that I uphold to now. When I was in the streets, there were certain rules that I uphold to in the streets. I'm not in the streets. I'm not going home telling my kids about snitching and none of that, bro. I'm having conversation about growth and being an entrepreneur. It's older niggas out here, man, that's glorifying this street shit still.
But it's
I ain't knocking Big Meech. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't knocking Big Meech. Big Meech just came home. Rick Ross and all of them, Big Meech, man, the streets finna, bro. Why we glorify that?
The streets finna what?
The streets finna go back to being real. Why we glorifying that?
Yeah.
Why we glorifying that, bro? And it was just a 14-year-old nigga that just graduated, bro, medical school, to be a surgeon, bro.
At 14.
At 14, a black kid.
We can't hear about it.
Come on, man. Bro, I was blown away when I seen that, bro.
Yeah.
14. 14. But we don't glorify that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You said something very powerful though. It needs to be more of us cool dudes showing them, hey man, nigga, I got the same thing the rappers do, but
Yeah.
I got a trucking company.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got a hot shot. I drive hot shot, but I still got the same scat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We need to show these kids that because all they know is rap and drill, bro.
Yeah.
If they not scamming, they trying to rap.
Yeah.
You very seldomly hear any of these kids say, hey man, I want to be a brain surgeon. You ask any of them, hey man, what you nigga, it's niggas 35, bro. What you trying to do with your man? I want to rap. Yeah, man, we gotta do something better.
But you said it right. We gotta do something.
We are.
We gonna be what Kanye. We the antidote.
Yeah.
We gotta show them it's cool. Cause we don't reach people already, but we gotta show them it's cool to do the right thing. To know we can get a bunch of money, like you say, with a trucking company, we can get a bunch of money. We can have millions, and we have a disagreement. Ain't nobody got to slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't go to jail. We ain't killing nobody behind disagreement. We pushing paper.
Man, I was
no.
talking to my partner CJ. CJ sell dogs, bro.
Okay.
He used to be one of them guys, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He used to be one of them guys and got out the game. And he said, Mike, bro, it feels so good, man.
Yeah.
He said the same money I was getting for books, I'm getting for dogs. I could ride. He said, man, I pull up to the airport. They come get their dog. They give me the bag. I'm right in front of the police officer, man, and I keep it pushing.
ain't doing nothing
Selling
illegal.
dogs, man. There's different ways, man, that it's 2024.
Yeah.
Man, create your YouTube channel. They getting paid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's so many different ways, man. But like I said, man, I appreciate you for what you doing for the community. Being a light, being a beacon of light, man. Being a beacon of hope, showing them, hey man, you can do right and still be fly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
still cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we in the season, we cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you, man.
Hey man.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't big up yourself enough, man. But I'm gonna tell you before we go, I was sitting, I love you, so
Yeah.
I ain't able to call away. So it's nothing to me but to see you progress even after that. When I came home, you already had usually displaying your entrepreneurship, and I'm paying attention to all that from the clothes. Clothes dope. I ain't seen you been posting a lot about that. But maybe we'll get back to that one day.
Yeah.
But with the TVs I'm looking at right now, so I've seen you go with your move and succeed. Then I seen you with a platform like this, and I come on it a year ago.
Yeah.
And now it's like I'm looking on Instagram and I'm seeing Rick Ross posting you. I'm seeing my brother face on so many people's pages. And I said, man, he just went with his move calculated.
Yeah.
Just doing the right thing, thinking before you act.
Yeah.
Which is the order of the mind should be. You thinking before you act and you manifesting. And now I'm able to see you go from one stage to another in just a year. That's one lap. And you did it. And I want to give you your flowers.
Man, I appreciate it.
I'm proud
man.
of you, and I'm happy to be here, man. I watched you do it, man. And you did it raw.
Yeah.
So they just posting you just for talking.
Yeah.
You know how powerful that is?
Man, that ain't nobody but God. Look,
Hey, man.
before we get out of here, I got something for you.
Okay. Man, go on. The 7 principles that changed me. Michael Green.
Yeah.
This is old Michael right here. It's like you got a little old Michael in here.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that, my brother.
Yeah, man. Hey, give them your social media and all of that, man.
Man, y'all follow me on Instagram, The Real A-Dub, TheRealadub. TikTok, The Real A-Dub 1. Facebook is The Real A-Dub Williams. I'm The Real A-Dub on everything. You type that in, you'll get to me. I'm A-Dub, The Real A-Dub, the original Hood King. And just a guy here trying to find my way, man. I'm out here with Mike Green.
Yeah. Man, with that being said, man, if y'all enjoy this episode, like, comment, subscribe, do all of that, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank you. We out.
I like this, bro.